Yo, what is up, my dudes? My name is Storm Rose, and on this channel I put what's in here out there. And today I'm gonna be vlogging for the Booktube Games. So, if you didn't watch my 2019 TBR video, then you don't know that I am on Team Camp Half-Blood for the Booktube Games. So, today is February 1st, and that is when the Booktube Game starts. Something else you may not know. The Midwest is frozen. I am from Podunk, Ohio, and it's been called the polar vortex because we're literally colder than Antarctica right now. So, due to extreme weather, I have been off school for the past 3 days. And I'm so happy that we don't have school today. But that also means that I can procrastinate my reading a little bit, so that's a bad thing. Also, I know it's not Booktube, but I went to see Panic at the Disco on Wednesday. Today's Friday. And Brendan Urie is a god among men. He's just amazing. And so I'm gonna put the stuff from my Snapchat and my best friend Michaela's Snapchat. We went together. I'm gonna put that in here because that's just, memories. God, he's amazing. In the middle of the show, he pulled out a drum set and wailed on the drums, and then he backflipped off the drum set and started singing. And my ovaries don't exist anymore, so that's nice. He's just amazing. And both of us actually ended up crying. Somebody's gonna call us dweebs for that. I don't care. It was so amazing that I cried. So, oh wait, I gotta show you my merch. This long sleeve, and it says "Pray for the Wicked" with like the symbols, and then on the back, it says "Panic at the Disco" with the giant symbol, and on the sleeve, it says the Panic at the Disco Pray for the Wicked Tour 2019. So, the t-shirts were like $35, but I don't think any of them actually had that it was the tour on them, so I didn't get this. This was $45, and I really wanted something that specifically said it's the tour, because that's just how concert, that's how I am. Anyways, I love it so much. I love it a lot. I love him a lot. I'm so happy. Even though I dropped $135 that night. It was worth it. So, anyways. But nobody knows you know when you're dying in LA. I'm telling you what, if Rufus kills Bat, Maya better come up here and tear Rufus's eyeballs out of his face, because I want Queen, you know? I just, you know, after the vampire chick came in, she was like, come to me when you're alpha. Be like, all right, well, guess what, Rufus, bye. Wow, am I like the queen of knowing the future? Because on the next freaking page, she comes in, challenges him, and stabs him in the eyeballs. Wow, it's almost like I'm a witch or something. It doesn't matter, he can lie. Alex face shut. True, he said. Die then, liar. Alec. Alright, I see you. Midnight of day 1, and I only got like 75 pages in, which is really measly for my usual reading, especially considering I had the whole day off. But I find that when I have the most time to do things is when I get the least done, which is really upsetting and a horrible habit of mine that I need to break. However, tomorrow I have work 10 to 2, and then the rest of the day should just be chillaxing again. So I'll try and do more reading tomorrow. I'm probably going to read my other book that I've been reading right now, though. Which is this one. Haha, which. Because I got to part 2 of The City of Heavenly Fire. So I think that means I'm halfway through, mostly-ish. And, you know, that's just a wonderful place to, like, put it down for a minute. I know that I'm already awful because I said I was going to finish this book last month, too, and it just... I want to be done with it. I really, truly, I do. I want to be done with the series. It's just... the motivation is lacking. Not the motivation to read, just the motivation to read that book. So, I'm going to pick up the other one. I've been terrorizing Book Outlet, adding all of these books to my wish list since I just discovered Book Outlet. I can't believe I have not heard of Book Outlet before. I mean, I thought I was a book person. Guess not. I'm not a big owning books person because books are really freaking expensive. And also, I have really decent library. I'm not a big rereader. I don't do that very often unless I have to, like, re-pick it up to, like, get through the series. So, I don't... Makes me feel a little bad to own so many books that I know I'm probably not going to read again. But also at the same time, it makes my heart happy to collect them. So, I don't know. I put enough books into my cart on Book Outlet that I could get the free shipping, even with a first-time purchase coupon code. And there's a couple in there that I've really wanted to read for a really long time. And I really want Beast is an Animal. I wanted that one for a while, ever since I saw it in someone's Fairy Loot or something. I think it was in Fairy Loot. And then I found it on Book Outlet, and I read the synopsis, and I was like, oh my gosh, wow. And then I put it in my wish list, and then I went back to put it in my cart, and it was gone. So, anyways, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I just dropped like $135 on this Brendan Urie concert this past week, and I'm trying to actually, you know, like, save money, going to college next year. So I can't really justify spending $35 on books. And yet, they called to me. This was supposed to be an update on my reading. I got like 75 pages in. I didn't do a lot. I did a whole lot of YouTube, a little bit of editing of some of the, you know, vloggy stuff. And then I went out to eat with some family. I feel like I did something else, but I don't think I did. yeah, I don't know. I'm awful on when I have days off, so. We'll see if tomorrow's better. Good night. I need sleep. I have work tomorrow. Sup, day 2. Happy Imbolc or Candlemas, whatever you know. I have half an hour before I have to go to work. I woke up early. Had to grab my sister, so I'm gonna start reading. Okay, so today ended up being the complete opposite of everything that I thought it was going to be. So, once I got off of work, I came home and found out that my grandparents were taking us out to eat for my parents' anniversary. And so we went over towards a bigger city because I live in Podunk, Ohio, where nothing is. So, like, the best thing we have is a nice little Burger King, you know. Arby's. Arby's is high class here. So, we went over to a bigger city. Has a mall and stuff. So we ate, and then we went to the mall. And we also went to Five and Below. And I got a whole bunch of stuff at Five and Below. So we're going to do a little mini Five and Below haul. I probably shouldn't have splurged, but they got a whole bunch of new stuff, like dorm stuff, which was hard not to get all of that stuff because, if you don't know, I'm going to college next year. And then they also had like a whole thing dedicated to like yoga stuff now, and I wanted to get it, but like I want to get like a higher quality mat that I know is gonna like last longer and, you know, actually like lay flat. So I was able to hold myself back. I have a little bit of self-control. But first thing I got is a new lampshade. I don't know if you can really tell. It kind of looks gray on this camera, but it's like a light blue, and it's going to replace this super yellow, kind of dingy looking. So happy about that. And another dream catcher to add to my collection up here. My cat ripped the feathers off of the bottom of this red one. I need to glue those back on. And then this brown one. That's my grandparents have like a subscription thingy to like support the tribes or whatever. So they get stuff like this sometimes. So that's where this one came from, and the 2 Christmas ones, which I should probably take down, and that tiny blue one up there. And then this red one is actually from like a native shop in New York from when I went to Niagara Falls. But anyways, it's a pretty Five and Below one. It's got gold beads and stuff. It's really cute. It's like a burgundy-ish brown color. It's cute. So add it up there. Awesome. Happy about that. Woo. And then I got new mascara. I usually get the yellow one, from Wet n Wild. It's like Volume, I think. But this one has like the oils and stuff that's supposed to like help your eyelashes grow more. Like, it looks like my eyeballs are bald. I promise you they're not.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
I never even said her name. She annoys me so much. She's definitely a spy for the government. Anyways, I like to grow them out a little bit, so let's see if that works. And then they have a deal on nail polish for $5, so I was like, huh. So I also got this like opal-y, except it's like blue and green instead of like white and purpley. And then this gold sparkly doodad. Fun times. And then another pillow. It was so fluffy. I'm so happy. So much dorm stuff. And then I also got a neon light. I wanted a neon light for so long, and this is a cloud. And hi, my name is Storm. I like clouds. And then I got a hat. It's one of the silk ones. It's really cute. It's like the blushy pink, and it's got a rose on it. You know, so many stores have my merch. I mean, there's so many things with roses. I collect them because my middle name is Rose. So, hello, my name is Storm Rose. I like roses and clouds. And then I also got this rose checker t-shirt because I have an obsession. And so now that I've come home from bigger city, and I've given you my items, and I've filled out like 50 booktuber bingo things on Twitter, I can actually like do what I'm supposed to have been doing all day and read. So I guess we'll pick this dude back up. I actually started tabbing him a little bit because there are a couple things I'd like to look up in here. So, anyways, back to the grind. Great timing. My cloud is up. I'm very happy. I love cloud. My lampshade is on. Kind of looks like denim. Kind of dimmed the amount of light it gives off, but now I have 2 lights, so you know, it kind of evens it out. Still need more light in my room because I don't actually have like a ceiling light, which is really annoying. But besides the point, I finished Witch, and it's a difficult book. It's got really strong opinions, and they're polarizing opinions, I would say. And I'm not going to say that I necessarily disagree with them, but I do need to simmer on them, you know, and come up with my own version of these, you know, my own understanding of what it was trying to convey. It's a really heavy book. You know, I mean, you know what I mean. It's not like a lighthearted read at all. It's very angry, and it addresses a lot of things. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for people who are easily offended, and it's not for men. It's not intended for men at all. The whole thing is talking about like the power of the female body. So not a dude book, but I need to think on that one a little bit. Maybe might discuss it later. But it is now like technically day 3. Because I think it's like 1:30-ish in the morning. And I'm gonna try and start The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, something like that. This is another heavier book. It's not a light read. I don't know why I keep picking up all this heavy stuff that like takes willpower to read. Right now, when I'm in a reading slump, of course I'm in a reading slump. The first time I'm trying to do a marathon, readathon, but I promise I will get to City of Heavenly Fire. I will pick that up technically today, you know, when I wake up, so when it is tomorrow for my brain, because it needs to be done by the 5th, because that's when it's due back to my library, and I've had it for so long, it has to go back. It has to be done. It needs to be done. So I will finish it before February 5th. And then when I go and finish it, hopefully I'd get it done by like the 4th. Today's the 3rd actually, kind of, because it's 3, yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to try and finish the second part of it in like 2 days. I can do it. It's fine. We'll be fine. I have school, not tomorrow, but the day after that. And so then I will actually be dedicated to reading because I want to do it more than the school usually, you know. So that'll get finished soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and pick this up, which is kind of stupid of me to try and read a freaking book on the philosophy of life at 1:30 in the morning. Or maybe it's really smart of me to pick it up at 1:30 in the morning because that's when everyone is philosophical, right? We'll see. Wish me luck. I'll check in with you tomorrow-ish. Hey, so it's day 3, the actual hours you're supposed to be awake, you know, like living hours. And I'm back on my games because I only read 4 Agreements for like maybe 15 more minutes because I was tired. And I am... Look at my pillows. They're so cute now. I didn't put a bookmark in, so give me a second. Page 56. In like I said, like 15 minutes. So, and it's a really short book, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the second half, and then maybe watch some YouTube, and then I'll pick up the City of Heavenly Fire. So I finished the 4 Agreements, and that's like honestly a life-changing book. It's something I think every person should have to read, and I'm not saying that lightly. Like, it's after reading this book, and also which there were some things that I kept noticed. I was like, wow, that's come up in both books. So what I've determined to live your best life is that humans need to rewild, because we've allowed ourselves to be domesticated by society. You know how everything's always talking about how the pureness of children, you know, they're happy because they're doing whatever they want to do, whatever they feel the need to do, without judgment from others or from themselves, or fear of judgment. And you know, both of these books were just talking about how we've lost that, how we've lost what a natural human would do, and how we've lost our ability to do what we've wanted to do without the fear of other people judging us, or us judging ourselves as we do. They're both talking about how society is something we've constructed, and we've constructed it into something that is not healthy, and that it's up to each of us to change our own perception of society and our own role in society if we ever want it all to become something good, something positive that, you know, will actually leave people feeling fulfilled and connected and loved. And then the third thing is that people need to live intuitively. Like, your intuition is like one of the most important things, because that is you, your most you, telling you what needs to happen, what you need to do, and what you need out of life. And so if you're not following your intuition, you're not listening to yourself, you're not listening to whatever powers exist in the universe, and you're basically lying to yourself and holding yourself back from your full potential. So anyways, I've just rocked my entire world with these last 2 books, so, you know, honestly, it's probably going to feel like light reading, hopping back into City of Heavenly Fire. So, also, this vlog got really long. Like, I spent most of today editing, because this book is actually, like, really thin, so it didn't take that long to read. And then there was the Super Bowl today also, so I was busy. I didn't actually read a lot, but, so the vlog got long enough that I'm just going to make it a weekend vlog, and then I expect the week vlog will not have as much, because I'll have, like, school and stuff going on, so, but this one is done, so almost 400 words in these 3 days, so, and I'm going to read more of City of Heavenly Fire, so we'll have 400 at least contributed to my team for these past 3 days, which is not a lot, but it's more than nothing. So with that, I bid you adieu till the next howdy do. Peace. See ya.